So I don't know who this message may be for, but maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for you. And if so, leave it in a comment and let me know. So today in church, we started studying the book of Ruth. And today, while the pastor daughter was teaching this book, I was hit with so much goodness, so much revelation. The Lord will give you insight when He's ready for you to receive it. And that's what happened today. Now, the book of Ruth is so profound. I mean, it is such a very important, it's so important, this book. It shows us how faith displayed in somebody else's life can encourage us to have the same type of unwavering faith that we never had before. Now, the reason why I said that is because Naomi, we're going to talk about three people today. We're going to talk about Naomi, Ruth, and Orpah. Naomi is Ruth and Orpah's mother-in-law. Now, Naomi is a widow. Her husband died and her two sons, which is Orpah and Ruth's husbands, right? Now, Orpah and Ruth are Moabite women. Naomi is an Israelite. Traditionally, these two are enemies. You never know who the Lord may use to, you know what I mean? You never know who the Lord may use. Every relationship in your life, you have to take heed and see, why are y'all connected? Why did y'all meet? You need to ask the Lord to reveal to you, what is it as to why you need to stay connected to this person. Now, I don't know when it may be revealed, but it took them a long time because Naomi, unwavering faith, encouraged Ruth to convert and trust in the God that Naomi worshiped and praised to. Okay, so let me tell you this. Now, God gives us a choice. God gives us a choice to choose to stay in the familiar or to go to the unfamiliar, to stay in the certainty or trust in the uncertainty. And why I say this is because when Ruth decided to go back home to Bethlehem, without a question, she told, without a doubt in her mind, she told them, you do not need to follow me. You should stay here where you know all that you know is here. Your family, your friends, everything you know is here. Stay here. Orpah said, you know what? That sounds like a plan. Mom, mother-in-law, deuces. I'm staying here because I know everything that's going on over here. I know everything, everybody. I know it, and it feels good over here in the comfortable, in the certainty. Ruth, on the other hand, said, listen, I'm following you. Your God will be my God. Instantly converted. Now, I just told you, she's a Moabite woman. She's an Israelite woman. Converted. Your God will be my God. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Where you die, I will die. This is loyalty on a whole nother level. Even though Ruth and Orpah's husbands died, which is Naomi's son, they did not have to stay connected to Naomi. They didn't have to follow her. So I understand Orpah and saying, I'm out. Y'all go where y'all going. I'm going this way. I'm going to the familiar. But Ruth, on the other hand, said, it's something. I've been around you all these years. And every time something happened, I see your strength that you display in your faith. You have faith that's unwavering. And I trust your faith. So now I'm encouraged by what I see you display in your life. So here I am. I'm going where you go because this God that you pray to is somebody. And the God that we worship over here is a nobody. He can't do what your God do, but it's something about your faith that I want to know more about. So I trust in the God that you serve. Now, in the Bible, it does not say that Ruth was a praying woman, but what it does display is that Naomi had unwavering faith. Even in her grief, even in her loss, even in her pain, even in her bitterness, she still displayed faith. She still had faith, even though she blamed God for a lot of things in her life. Now, I say all this to say, sometimes God brings people in your life to open your eyes, to lead you somewhere that only He can through that person. So, knowing this, Naomi did not know what was on the other end. This is blind faith. Also, Ruth had it too. But Naomi did not know what it was, what was going to happen over here. But what she did know is that the famine was over and that she can go back home because she had nothing here. She's a widow. I'm going back to what I know as well. But what I do know is that Bethlehem is where I need to be. So she's saying this, and she's also not forcing them. Like, she's not telling them, y'all need to come with me. She encouraged them to go their own way. And we could turn this into the same way that Jesus speaks to us. He gives us a choice. You could stay in the familiar, or you can come into the unfamiliar. You could allow me to lead you blindly, having blind faith. I will align you and walk you through the whole thing, but you got to trust in me. You have to trust in me. You have to trust in who I am and my promises and my commands and my laws you must obey. Lord, I did not read this book before and receive this revelation. To know that you align us with people specifically for a reason. And it's so crazy because I just wrote this to someone yesterday, only to go in service today, and it was the same message. You don't know why you are entering people's lives. Either they need you or you need them. But I can tell you, if it's a connection through God, y'all will not be led astray. It is going to be something profound on the other end, waiting for you in Bethlehem, okay? Once you leave Moab. Now, Oprah chose to say, you know what? I like it over here. I'm comfortable. But see, God does his best work in the uncomfortable. God does his best work in the uncertainty. God does his best work blindly, when you are blindly being led. And I'm here to say, I would love to have me a Ruth in my life. Who wouldn't want a friend that wants, and this is mother and daughter-in-law, who after her son passed away, she did not need to be connected, but she seen something in Naomi and said, the God you serve is a mighty God. Because even in your weakness, somehow you are strong. Even though you said it is his fault, you still trust him. Even though you blamed him, you still trust him. Even though you said, why me? You still call on his name. Even though you don't understand. And I want to know that God. I want to know, what is it about him? And because of her blind faith and her conversion to say, you know what? I want to know that God. I want to get to know that God. He blessed her with a Boaz. He blessed her with more. Because see, they lost everything. They lost it. And the lineage is connected to Jesus. That's a whole nother video though. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother video. So you never know your attachment to a person. And as I sat in church today, I said, Lord, surround me with Ruths. Surround me with Ruths. And I pray that I can be a Ruth in somebody's life or a Naomi in somebody's life. I live a life now to where friendships have to have meaning. Because I'm not who I used to be no more. So it's like being led blindly when people enter my life. And the Lord is doing something new, and he's leading me in a way and aligning me with so many different people. And just reading this book today and studying this, which I'm going to get back into it some more today. And I'm saying, Lord, show me why I need to be connected to these people. And if it isn't from you, show me why I need to walk away.